What's up, guys? Steve, I1 Fitness. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to talk about creatine today. Before I do, I want to encourage you to check out my other sites. I'd like you to go to i1fitness.com. I'm working on that every day to make it better for you, so look for some good things to come there. Don't forget also I1 Fitness on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I would appreciate if you go over there and like those, and subscribe, and leave comments, and get on board with me. I'd be very grateful. Anyway, a buddy of mine over on Alpha Core Fitness on YouTube hit me up today in the comment section of another video and asked me what my take on creatine was, and I'd be glad to give my opinion on that. I'm going to put the link for his channel in the description box, so go over and check him out. I think he just launched some clothing and things like that, so I'm sure he would appreciate you visiting him. Anyway, creatine. I'm not a scientist. I know it's one of the more studied supplements, and it's had proven results, and you can't say that about every supplement. There's a lot of stuff that's questionable and subjective to opinion. For me personally, I've been using it for probably a couple years now. I've had moments where I cycle off and on, but I've been steady with it for a while now. So to comment as to whether it's really effective or isn't really effective, it's been a while. I would have to actually go off of it to see if I have a significant drop-off in my workouts to really determine, the comparison to whether it works or not. I do believe in it, though, because it is a pretty documented, studied supplement. And I think in layman's terms, as you're in there working out and you're breaking down the body, you have these different phosphate groups, and one of them tends to break down. And I think creatine kind of helps reestablish it during heavy training. So, I think really basically what it does is helps you get that extra rep or two. It gives you a little bit of an extra push. It's not a miracle drug or anything like that. It's not a steroid. Just like I tell people with protein powder, especially young people, you're not going to go out and buy a jug of protein powder and just get jacked overnight. It's a supplement to your diet. If you're struggling to gain weight and things like that. But that's a whole nother video. In fact, I did a video on that. You can go check that out on protein and the benefits and the reality of it. And creatine's the same thing. I think it's effective, but I wouldn't go out and buy a container of creatine and start sucking it back and thinking you're going to blow up overnight. It's not what it does. It enables you to push yourself a couple extra reps in your workouts, and you're always, anytime you're able to push a few extra reps out, anytime you're able to do a little bit more and progress, is how you make gains. I mean, progression and consistency is how you make gains. So if you can take a supplement that's going to enable you to go in the gym and push yourself a couple more reps or whatever, that's going to help you make gains. I mean, that's where it comes from. So make sure you drink water. I hear that recommended a lot. Some people thinking, it can affect your kidneys. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if they've proven that. But you should always drink water if you're working out hard and you're taking supplements anyway. You should always make sure you get plenty of water. So I don't think you're going to have any problem there. As far as being bloated or full or water retentive, I don't know that it does that to me or not. I tend to have those days anyway, and I always feel like it's kind of more related to what I eat. If I eat something bad, I tend to blow up for a couple of days and be uncomfortable, and I haven't really noticed that from creatine in and of itself. I put creatine in my BCA drink, usually before my workout, so I kind of drink it during my workout. I don't think there's any one way to take it. I think as long as you build it up, some people talk about loading phases where you load up on it 3 or 4 times a day for a week, and then it's loaded into your body. That's what they say. I don't know if you need to do that. That's up to you. I just put 5-gram scoop of it in my drink every day, and after about 3 weeks or a month, it's probably going to be pretty built up in your system, and you're going to be it's going to be flowing through your body and impacting you on your workouts. And I think initially you might notice a change. I think when I started taking it a couple years back, I did notice some change in my ability to push out a couple extra reps. I've been using it so long now that I don't know if I would notice the difference without cycling off of it and then seeing if there's a drop-off. But I remember noticing a difference in the beginning. It's a relatively cheap supplement. You can buy it and for little or nothing, so I don't see any harm in using it. Try it out for yourself and see what you think. But that's my take on creatine. Like I said earlier, I'm not a scientist, but I know that there are some things out there that can work and that can benefit you, and I recommend getting out and trying it yourself. Other than that, I think I'm using some glutamine right now and arginine for recovery, these different things for recovery. I just started on those pretty recently, so I can't really give a solid review on them. Glucosamine and chondroitin are something that I've been using for the last couple months, and they have made a significant difference in my joints. I know a lot of athletes and things like that that have had knee problems, etc., have used the glucosamine at its recommended dose, and it's made a difference for me. I mean, it's helped a little bit with the injured shoulder, and I think I feel a difference in my overall joints, but it takes a while. You have to realize that some of these things are slow release. You've got to take them for a couple of weeks before you're really going to start to feel benefits. So don't expect to take a supplement and then have an overnight effect. The only supplement that's going to maybe do something like that is like a pre-workout or something, which is a stimulant, and you might feel that. Obviously you're going to feel that, within 20-30 minutes, but some of these other things are going to build in your system over time, so give them time to work. It's just like muscle training. It takes time. It's not an overnight thing. But I don't want to get too long on this. Don't forget to check out my buddy at Alpha Core and subscribe to his channel, and I would appreciate it if you go down here and subscribe to mine. And I will be talking to you guys real soon. Got a lot of things going on with the website, working on the social media sites, working on a clothing line, etc., etc. So I hope you stay with me, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Keep driving.